Think so?
Hey, what's going on, Charlie?
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning in to Multicasking. We're going to continue the trail that we're upon for independent bottlers.
Okay.
This is our first go-in with Chronicle Chapter 7, a whiskey anthology. This is an Islay that was aged in multiple barrels, and they repeat this small batch over time. Now, what I think that means is, if memory serves, this was aged in one barrel for 5 years and then traded to different barrels every year for the following 3. It says on here 3 barrels. I think it's actually 4. I'm probably wrong. Why else would they put that on here? Non-chilled filter, no color added. Cask type, first fill, bourbon barrels. Islay single malt Scotch whiskey from 3 first fill barrel, 8 years old. Looking for the ABV, 49.2 ABV, so 98.4 on your proof scale. This is named after Shakespeare and how Shakespeare said in a play, I forget which play, but said a man goes through 7 chapters in his life, and they kind of ran with that.
Okay.
Independent bottle from Islay. You want to guess which distillery? I don't know. So
I don't know. I'm just gonna say there's peat.
well, there's Pete.
You didn't wear yours?
I didn't wear mine. I'll wear mine in another PD episode. If you like our merch, go to multicasking.com. Get yourself aware of that. Well, that's Pete.
So, right away, yeah, it's heavy peat and salt water, brine.
Brian was going to be my note. Try to get past that to get something different.
It's really hard to get through the fog of the peat fog.
I thought, since it's hit so many barrels recently, I thought I might get more bourbon notes out of this.
Right?
Or some.
I don't know. There's just, it's a peat fog.
About an inch above the glass, I'm getting a smoked chocolate.
So on most peated whiskeys, scotches, I also get a smoked pear, and this is gonna fall right into the same line of it's a peated scotch.
To me, this is more it's not going to be any of these distilleries. To me, this is more Lagavulin smoke and peat than it is Ardbeg or Lafroig.
Okay.
And
It's definitely not Lafroigish to me. I can't do Lafroig.
Your palate's just not there yet, folks. Don't palate shame. No palate shame here.
I don't know what it is about it.
Area.
And I like peated whiskeys. I don't like Lafroig.
There's a sugar down here somewhere. I'm trying to figure out what kind of sugar that is.
Like a sugar cane. I don't know if you've ever been anywhere where, I don't know where I was at, but I know I was a kid. Probably 7, because 7 years old is always the year to be.
Heck yeah, it is.
But there was like a sucker someone had given me, and it was just pure sugar cane. Just a pure.
Someone gave you. Aren't all
sugar cane.
suckers sugary?
No, it was. I mean,
it
it wasn't
sugar?
flavored or anything. It was just
And non-flavored.
Sugar cane.
Okay, I'm going in.
Go in.
That's a weird peat. It's a fruity, sugary peat.
Okay.
I didn't think I was gonna like it in the opening.
I remember this being really sweet, too sweet for me the first time.
That's right, it was.
But this is a much tamer.
I'm trying to decide if it's too sweet.
It's not too sweet for me anymore. I couldn't drink like a lot of it at one time. But the peat fog that was on the nose isn't necessarily in the palate. I mean, there is definite smoke on the palate.
This has
and a sweetness. I mean, like a sweetener, almost sweetness.
This is almost still too sweet for me. I mean, this is sugar. You nailed it with that sugar cane note. This is sugar water. It's like someone blended sugar water and a peated scotch, mixed them together, but didn't water it down.
Yeah, it is still pretty sweet.
So sweet. Wow.
Huh.
The flavor, you take away that sweetness, the actual peat flavor, the smoke flavor is enticing. I like it. It's just the sweetness on that mid palate and on the finish that I'm having a tough time with. If you've had this independent bottler, or if you've had any of this anthology series, let us know down in the comments below what you thought of it. What you think of the distiller? Or yes or non, or never get the acronym right. Non-distilling producer. Non-distilling producer, NDP.
I don't know. The more I drink of it, the sweeter it's getting for me.
If
you got a sweet tooth,
I was gonna say
sweet peat tooth.
I was gonna say if you're a diabetic, can't drink sugar, but never mind alcohol, sugar. So if you have a sweet tooth, but you don't have any candy in the house, and you have this bottle, do it.
Yeah.
Screw going to the kitchen making cinnamon toast.
Right.
Cinnamon sugar toast.
Just grab
like
yourself a little bit of this. You'd be like, I got my sugar satisfied.
Nose calm those peat notes, or the water calm those peat notes down. Now I'm actually getting that kind of that spearmint gum I'll get on a rye.
I'll give you like a juicy fruit, maybe.
Huh.
Juicy. It's a smoky, juicy fruit.
I'm digging what the water's doing to this. I haven't had. It's been a while since I've had a whiskey that's changed. The water's changed this much with it.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay, Chronicle.
I see you.
I see you.
Oh, I love it with water now.
It's not too sweet anymore.
It's not.
It kicked the shit out of the sweetness.
Beep.
Sorry. Yeah, this is definitely better with a drop of water. You gonna go 2?
Normally I don't do 2. There's still sugar on the finish that I don't want. I want that sugar to be gone.
Okay.
You don't gotta mirror me.
I'm doing it.
You don't gotta mirror me.
I can't talk about it with you if I'm not doing it with you.
Get your head out of the counter, Gene.
I'm gonna do it with you.
We're married, it's okay. Alright, safe zone, safe area. I forgot to do the nose.
That's alright. I got more pears. The pears starting to come through now. The more the scotchier notes are coming through, the more water I put in.
Completely changed again. Opens up. The sugar's all gone. Opens up.
It's still sweet.
It's still sweet, but
it's not.
The sugar itself is
not
gone.
at all like it was too sweet.
Second drop of water, it cranks the peppers up to a 9, cranks the peat up to about a 7, dials the sugar down to a 3 or 4.
I didn't get that pepper crank that you're getting.
No, the front side of my tongue, closest to you folks, is pepper on fire.
Huh?
Second drop of water is where it's at, folks. Man, I have a completely different.
Please put that in me, please.
Dollar goes in.
Yeah.
Dollar goes in.
So the dollar is, I like it way better now than on the uncorking.
The second drop of water is where it's at, folks. Second drop of water. I'm just gonna grade this on the second drop of water, and not on neat and not on the first drop of water. Second drop of water kind of saved the day. 89. What'd you do, Gene?
Really, I did an 87.
To me, this is an 85 without the water, and every time you add water,
yeah,
brings it back up.
The water definitely does.
Oh yeah, it does wonders, and I love it. Said it once, said 1,000 times. When whiskey tastes one way neat, changes it with water, changes it again with more water. That's a whiskey you want to have, folks. Just to have that experience, just to get the transition going.
Right.
Or is it? Right.
Right.
Well, that's Pete. So, Gene.
Yeah.
How much was it? One of us paid for it.
I paid for this. It was $95.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not at all worth it neat. Not even close
Right.
to worth it neat. Unless you like super sugary whiskey.
If you're like, yeah, if you're really in the mood for something really sweet and peat, this is definitely worth it. But for me, it's not.
No, it's not. With the 2 drops of water in it now, it's like about a $50 range. So it's not at all worth what you paid for.
No, it's not.
To us. Interesting. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, live and learn. Gotta live and learn.
learn.
Independent bottlers usually don't disappoint us, which is why we have a
Well, this is the
independent
first
bottle.
time we've dived into Chronicle.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, I know. It's hard.
Yeah.
Words are hard.
Words, man, words. What's a 5-letter word for words? Yeah, see? I'm going to totally say something on. Oh, you check if you want to see more of our independent bottlers, check out our intimate. No, I can't talk. It's rubbing off.
Are we intimate?
Independent bottlers playlist. What I was trying to say.
Okay.
Anything to add, Gene?
I have nothing else to add.
I'm Charlie.
And I'm Jean. I hope you are just as thirsty As we are.
Nice one.